I'm really happy for Logos. Logos is a super nice guy.
Well, I think
Actually,
you should be really, really because like we kind of knew Logos was the up and comer, but what about aCID? Like,
yeah.
I bet you just wrote him off, and all like, yep, not even like not even a 1% probability that he loses against that he wins against Plub. Hell, not even like you probably would favor Wrangler to beat aCID. Hell, you wouldn't have
Or
thought
Bimbo.
that he could
Or,
take one game off of Bimbo.
well, I don't know. Okay, now you're going too far. Ass is pretty good, but
It's
nonetheless,
good, but like I didn't
yeah,
think
yeah,
it was
yeah.
that good. Like I
Clearly,
haven't seen any indicators that he was gonna just I knew he was like I think he would be like fringe SoCal PR level, but like that? What?
yeah. This definitely changes perception. That's the funny thing. Like, that's how quickly perception changes. Because literally at this point in bracket, I'm like Geo versus Acid. I'm like, I don't know who wins that. Because
I
Acid is
mean,
crazy right now. Literally, if he beats Plump, like Acid can beat anyone. Why not?
he's able he dismantled Bimbo, he beat Plup, and he beat Wrangler. Yeah, what's stopping him from beating Noel? I mean, I know Noel's pretty good at the Fox though. He just 3-0'd Casper. But he's not exactly the most consistent, knowing his local records. Like he splits sets with Casper every now and then. Uh,
This losers bracket's gonna be a bloodbath. Bobby Big Balls is already out.
what?
Bobby Big Balls got like top 6 in the East Coast. Bobby Big Balls can enter both, but lost to Soof and losers, and so already out. And then it's clearly a war zone. And then
Yeah.
Eddie Mexico
Well,
won Plump
wait,
hard.
Wrangler won 2-1 versus Egg Money, so maybe we were just wrong.
Yeah, apparently TK can play that match. I mean, what do we know? Right? Like, we're just, I love commentating matchups like that because we're just making stuff up. Like
Yeah.
yours, like the whole time you're like, well, I think Yoshi's back here should be good against DK. You're just making stuff up because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Yoshi could just eat DK. I think it's really impressive to be able to just simply eat DK.
On a lore level, right? So Yoshi was like Mario's caretaker, like growing up, right?
Yeah.
And then DK was like Mario's nemesis once he was grown up.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think about it, that's like canonical enemies.
Yeah, like depending on what time, but like what time dependent that you put them in.
Has there ever
Technically
been
true.
has
I don't
there
know
ever
that
been
I've ever actually really interacted before, but
that's what I'm
by
saying. Has there ever been a game other than like the Mario Party's carts and like basically the collab games
yeah.
where Yoshi and DK interact? Like is there like I don't think in like there's like a Mario World or Yoshi's out like there's no time where they've interacted, right? Like I can't think of a single situation.
I don't know either aside from like Mario Party.
Yeah, that doesn't count, right? 'Cause
Yeah, it does.
they're not really interacting. They're just like scripted animations.
Or
Like
Super
that,
Smash Brothers.
yeah, that's what also doesn't count. They're trophies. Those aren't even the real characters, right?
Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe one day will be like maybe it was brought up in like some Mario RPG, but I don't know if you would really count those either.
Media Chameleon says in Yoshi Island DS, a game I haven't played.
Baby DK. Oh,
Oh,
that to your game list, Blur.
oh. I guess DK is a baby the same time Mario's a baby.
Wait,
So
what?
how old is Yoshi?
Wait, what? Wait, that makes. Oh, well, I guess it does make a little sense.
It makes sense, but so Yoshi's the oldest, right?
You're telling me that Yoshi had a chance to defeat what would be Mario's nemesis?
Well, that's like
He just didn't want to pull the trigger, huh?
that's killing baby Hitler, man. Is that actually
True? That is true.
Yeah. Also, is DK even a bad guy? Like, seems like he's been retconned into being a nice guy. You know, Bowser was just like villain for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, I mean, we were saying Sid might be able to just 3-0 Null, but
Dude, and this is the bullshit. If you're Acid, right? If you're Acid, you're thinking, literally, I just did 3 of the best wins of my life, back to back to back, and then the 4-sock's the one that gets streamed. That's just cruel.
You
That's
didn't
not
stream my best win of my life. You didn't stream a very solid Falco Fox showing, but you streamed this?
Yeah, that's not cool. You know, like, poor
And
Acid.
he's actually good at the Fox though, but definitely not showing that right now.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's melee.
Right.
I think one of the strongest like mental sayings you can have in this game is just like not being too high, not being too low. Like if you just like really encapsulate in your head that like, okay, he did a few things better than me and hit a little hard, and you know that's you know, this is a few interactions away from me winning. You know, it's not. If you really believe that in your heart of hearts, I think these sort of stuff doesn't really get to you.
Right, and
Oh,
you know, at the end of the day, it did go down to 2 stocks. You know, nothing too out of the ordinary, and then Fox Ditto. Although it's just like it just looked bad because he was down 4 stock.
yeah. I still think aCID can win the set for me. So
Yeah,
just
I
like
mean,
this,
it could happen when you miss a ledge dash in the start.
Melee's a crazy game. It's really hard, and so you know, things happen.
Right. And
Follow, like that seems like such a hard one to follow. He got a center stage grab, got a tech roll away, and tries to get an up air. You know, like that's one of those. I'm
Yeah.
like, can you actually do that at low percent? You know, it doesn't feel possible.
Yeah.
Auto lead you can, but
it's also like weird slide off stuff, so like anything could happen. There's times where like I randomly get a slide off versus Fox's up air like at below 20, and then sometimes I don't, and I'm doing like the exact same slide off input, so I don't know if there's like some sort of like timing component.
But you should always be, well, I guess a falling one, you should be going for slide off. But you should always be going for just holding up for SDI, right? If it's a rising one.
So. Yeah, it's tough to say, but
they're never falling up air marks, so that's kind of what my point is. But anyway.
Yeah. Missing the tech chase. I think he legit missed his jump cancel up smash, and that's like I don't think that full hop was intentional. Usually that's like a tech flub of some sorts. Like maybe he missed a wave dash. One thing I'd like to say about Null in particular, he's actually a net play hater, and kind of swallowed his pride for this TMT because. You know, there hasn't been that much tourneys, all things considered. I mean, there has been some tourneys, but none quite as stacked as TMT in particular. So I'm happy to see Null sort of swallow his pride a little and, you know, take an opportunity to maybe win one of these.
That's what I like to hear. Tech place, really hard to do. I always talk about that. So he as a tech to place, shined a up smash. And it's like, you have to kind of know you're about to get up smashed in order to get that.
Yep. And, you know, aside from the SD, Gio's kind of been, well, okay, I commented his curse. I was about to say that, like, because if it wasn't for the SD, Gio would be up 3 stocks to 1. He's still kind of destroying aCID, but no, still quite competitive. And this could be it right here.
That dash chance was so slick. Oh, this is grab. Oh my god, didn't grab. Why up smash? But okay.
Kind of scrapping a lot with like not a bunch of guaranteed combos, but stringing together with multiple neutral wins. aCID could take game 2. Wow.
Oh.
I'm impressed because he didn't really have that like super guaranteed 0 to death that we're so used to seeing in the Fox Ditto or getting like a Armada Shine Gimped. He literally just won the scrap like 5 times in a row. Right there.
Yeah, I mean this is why like the whole trope of like Fox quote unquote doesn't really need to combo, you know, like that's the whole trope. It's like, you know, a lot of characters, like we just saw Slugs IC, it's like when he misses a combo, usually gets shined and dies. So like it's literally you're dead, right? But sometimes what's cool about Fox is that like you miss something, it's chill, but just keep pressing the buttons towards them, right? And it might work out, but you know, winning those scraps over and over again is not that easy. You kind of have to have a bunch of backup plans, right? Like, Fog's the character that really benefits from backup plans.
Yes.
Because he can actually pull them off, right?
Yeah, I mean, like when you're fast and you have really fast moves, those are like the necessary ingredients and traits to have in order to pull off those scraps to begin with. Like, you definitely need that player form, like component where like you have to know the pattern recognition, you have to know when this is good to go for. But also Fox is fast, and he has moves that could just kill you.
You have to know the fear, right? You have to know they want to get away, and what are like the ways they could get away, and so what things can you do there to punish each option, right? Like,
yes.
And to know like how much of a frame advantage you have.
Dude,
look at this guy go! Oh my god!
To be honest, I counted aCID out earlier on. When I saw he was down 4 stocks, I was like, there's no way he could beat Gio. Gio's too solid, top 20 Fox.
Dude!
Beats Casper 3-0. He is now 4. Is he gonna have 4? Oh my god.
Who's 4 stocking who, dude? Acid is crazy right now. Look at this Fox. Dude, the going to the platform is continuing the chase.
Dude, what is... Did aCID, like, literally take acid?
That would not make you play well, so I doubt it.
Yeah, oh my goodness!
Did you like it? Do you see how fast? Grab the ledge, shine, right? Like the speed on the decision making and quickly like eliminating Geo's stock.
Dude, Geo, you were up 4 stocks to 1 to this guy, and you did. aCID didn't let you 4 stock it. Oh, you don't let aCID do it! Oh!
Oh my god, dude!
That was one of the craziest skins I've ever seen. That was an accident, and he still shined him. What just happened?
Holy crap. That was insane. Maybe it wasn't a bad loss for Plum. This guy's cracked.
Maybe like Geo, maybe he was a little disappointed. It's like, oh man, I really wanted to face Plup, but like maybe you got somebody that was harder than Plup because aCID is showing what is up right now. They're like, you know what? I'm better than Casper. I'm better than SFAT. I'm better than Mango. How about you face me?
Bro, okay, so this is a pretty good follow from Null.
Oh man, I'm still in shock what happened game 3 or game 2. I don't know. I'm having some memory issues just how brutal that stock was. But you know, I'm still shocked, but not Null. Not Null. Geo, in order to be a competitor, a really good competitor, you have to recover from things like that. You have to just tell yourself, I just got outplayed like 4 times as a Fox, you know. I can make comebacks. I can do up smash 3 times in a row and kill you.
Yeah, but I mean that's unfortunate right there. You know, didn't do the right DI on any of the up smashes, and it's Geo gets a really good one there. Could have probably up smashed there instead of naired. I don't know if it would have killed though, so maybe the nair was correct.
Yeah, dude, is this like, cause like we saw East Coast, like we almost saw a Cinderella story happen with Slug. Is this our Cinderella story unfolding right now? Is aCID the Slug in the West Coast?
Look, at this point, I'm not doubting aCID like at all. Because this is like, you never really see this, by the way, in Melee. Like for the people who haven't been watching Melee that long, like this guy's literally doing every best win of his career back to back to back. like this is like outperforming by an extreme margin. And aCID's really good. aCID's pretty good. It has done pretty well in the ladders and other stuff before, but I mean,
to me, he looks like a winning contender of this tournament, which is crazy. Like, in this tournament,
doesn't make any sense. Just actually playing amazing today. Again, doesn't happen in Melee a lot. Usually the skill tiers are so defined that maybe you get one upset, but getting like multiple in a row is just not. It's not a thing.
So Blur, I do daily morning practice streams, and those that tune in to my streams to just watch me practice are very dedicated to the game. And I've seen aCID tune into one of my streams before, and he's a very analytical guy, actually. He was like constantly like, he was writing like 3-paragraph essays about like improving on Fox Mark. So in some ways, it's actually not too much of a surprise to see somebody that's that thoughtful and analytical and the drive to improve in this game. But he still actually needs to seal it. He played one of the craziest games of Melee, but hey, you gotta seal it here.
Yeah, actually has to win still, and Null is not gonna make it easy. Okay, so he did do another one of those up airs. Geo can do that.
Still scrapping. I mean, like, I'm not really seeing like super consistent 0 to death flowcharts from aCID, but he is just finding multiple wins in a row with the scraps, and that is mad impressive to be able to do that against somebody that's like top 20 skill level.
Geo's not top 20. Let's move on.
Okay, top 30, top 30.
Didn't make top 30 on Blur Rank, but
come on.
just saying,
just because number 38 list bribed you $1,000, that doesn't mean we truly know that these guys are really good.
But Geo is really good and is definitely of that ilk. He's been doing better and better, so maybe for me an updated one would be around that level. So that is how impressive it is for aCID to even be keeping up. So anyway, we have It's a really even Fox
Yeah.
right now. But Gio
No,
has stage position.
this is impossible to predict who will win, but I got aCID. I'm cheering for the Cinderella story here. Oh my. Stuck in shine,
Wow.
but reads his get up option. Again, once again, aCID is winning the scraps, and dude, the adrenaline rush must be through the roof with these two players.
Okay, Gio really needs to close this one out. Like, can't let aCID live much longer here.
He's showing his desperation card, but
Okay.
counting his blessings with that bare bad DI.
Last
And
stock.
oh, Randall!
Text on Randall. Oh my god. Another weird situation. Is aCID gonna get out of this pressure? Yes, actually, and gets a drill.
That up smash was pure desperation. If he was a little bit more present, but
Not choking though. Not choking. I'm not seeing it choke yet.
I'm seeing both sides kind of getting a little desperate, but neither of them are out of it just yet. He has one recovery chance. Gio! What's that? What was that DI?
Oh my god, so alive.
One hit, and both of these guys might just die. I know Gio's the one at 43, but that's dead percent for Fox. But what is for sure dead percent is not getting the right DI with that bear, and Gio closing it out against the winning contender of the tournament, aCID.
That was insane.
Mhm.
I mean, great job from Gio clutching at the end. I actually don't think that aCID choked at the end, which I think he should be proud of.
Mhm.
I think it just, it happens. And overall, Gio kept stage position, but that was a coin flip match,
Yeah.
and I
Right.
think if you've been around long enough, you know it, right? Like either one could have won that match, right? Like
Yeah.
that was a pure 50-50.
Hmm.
The ones I don't call coin flip, even if they're game 5 last stock, is if one player like pretty clearly gave it away. But I think that situation was just like, you know, as a competitor, you almost have to look at that as like a draw that you just happen to move on from.
Yeah, it's like I just happened to win. That guy kind of gave it to me with his DI. I'm just happy to advance.
You
And you
know,
know what else I would
that's
be
what it's about.
happy with, Blur, is 1,000 of you beautiful viewers. If you happen to have any Twitch Primes, feel free to use and support it in the Flash Quest channel. We will donate all of our sub proceeds to Genesis, who is hurting a little, trying to help them out as much as we could, as well as following the FlyQuest YouTube channel, youtube.com/FlyQuest to see the Melee highlights.